Hello, friends. My name is Charmaine from Two Witch Isle, and this is a witch's cauldron. And, this week I've been kind of thinking about where you get stuck in the healing process. Where I got stuck a lot of the time was in the how. How do I heal? Somebody just tell me. Tell me how to make all of this get better. Tell me how to heal. I remember asking many a therapist, how do I go about healing? You keep telling me I need to heal from these past traumas, but how? What do I do? I finally now know the answer to that question. And it's a really simple yet very difficult to put into practice answer. And the answer is to how. How do I heal? There is no how. You only do. The only thing that makes your life better is putting skills into practice. Putting skills into practice is practicing the things you probably aren't even comfortable doing. And in there is where the how gets jumbled up. How do I become a more healed person? Well, I do the things. What things? Well, it depended because some things worked for a while and then stopped working. I had to find new things that worked, and some things work now that didn't work before. There's a lot of change that takes place and sort of morphing of what works and what doesn't. But the how, nobody can tell you the how. You just have to start doing. When people say that meditation helped me, well, meditation helped them because they practiced it. And even though it wasn't a perfect practice every single time, they kept going back to it. People who run marathons practice for months and months ahead of time before the actual 5K, and then they run a 5K. But to run a 5K, you need some practice. You can't just jump in one day and run a 5K. And if you do, more power to you. But I know myself at this point in my life, I could not just run and jump into a 5K. I don't think there was any point in my life. I even did cross country for a tiny moment in high school or middle school. And let me just say, it didn't last long because it was hard. And I did not have the discipline for that. So it isn't something that worked for me. So, where does healing actually come from? It comes from your choices, the choices to do what is going to help you get better. Just like if you want to get stronger and work out, the thing you need to do is go to the gym and lift weights or collect gym pieces at your home and lift weights. Because in order to become stronger, you need to be working your muscle groups. If you're not doing that, you will not become stronger. So, it's a choice. It all comes back down to our choices, doesn't it? How? Well, we choose. We choose every day to do something that promotes healing. And, some days are harder. When I was first healing on this journey, sometimes it was literally just one thing every day that I did that supported my healing process, whether it was my mindful coffee that took about 2 minutes in the morning, because that was about all I could afford in my time then. And now I have a lot more time on my hands, so there are a lot more choices that take me to, is this going to serve my greater purpose in life? Is this what I want to be doing? Is this the way I want to be feeling? And if doing A, B, and C gives me the feeling that I want, then I need to do A, B, and C and not like sit in bed and scroll TikTok. And I'm guilty. I do it a lot. However, I try to remember that when I do catch myself in bed scrolling my phone and watching video after video, I ask myself, and this is what I have to do when I catch myself doing things that are not productive. So I ask myself, Is this serving a greater purpose? Is what I'm doing right now in this moment going to bring me the future that I want? And if the answer is no, because I'm just sitting and scrolling on my video, then I need to change the action that I'm doing. I always go to opposite action. And instead of sitting and scrolling on my phone, I put my phone down and I get up and I move into the other room. No more sitting on the bed, no more sitting in the kitchen. Maybe I need to go outside, but I move myself into a different place where different things need to be done. And I start working on something that is going to get me where I need to be. Sometimes it's just doing the dishes. Sometimes it's doing chicken chores. And chicken chores are paying off because 2 days ago, we had our first egg here at the Coupe Chaos. But the benefits are coming from doing the work that I do. So I need to always ask myself, is this getting me where I want to be? And if the answer is no, then the choice is simple. I need to do the action that's going to get me to where I want to be. Today, I didn't want to make a video. So I sat down and I made myself do the video. And here I am doing the video. Later, I will be editing it and then posting it. And it will get done. But it's a process of me making that choice every time the question comes up. Is this serving my greater good? No? Okay. What can I do right now that can serve my greater good? Because it's all baby steps to whatever that greater good is. And those baby steps might be taking care of your body. It might be taking care of your home. It might be getting ready to travel. It might be actually doing work with people. So are you stuck in the how? I'm going to tell you the secret of being stuck in the how is getting out of that thinking and getting right down to the choice. Do I want to ask myself the question? Or do I want to make the choice that's going to bring me somewhere else? Whether it is 2 minutes of meditation, whether it's 5 minutes of square breathing, maybe it's a mindful walk. Little actions can get you to where you want to be. And the overall bigger picture of healing, it takes time. And so you might be asking yourself how and expecting to figure it out in the next month. Well, it might not happen if you aren't practicing that meditation because really it comes down to the choices. And sit with yourself, ask yourself where you want to be in 5 years, and then do the things that are going to get you to that point. Maybe it's taking your medication on time. Maybe it's remembering to eat food, healthy food. Maybe it is changing your diet to a healthier diet. You can't get to a future if you don't take care of yourself. And your mental health is important just as much as your physical health. Your whole body, mind, spirit, everything is really connected. You choose every moment of the day. So let's try to make choices that bring us to our greater good. Let's stop asking how and start actually doing the little things that are going to take us to the place that we want to be. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. And until next time, light and love, friends.